wanted to know more about the intelligence of cats, so stay with us, if you can. First story is about death masks. That's a rather dramatic name for a face mask that is actually cast from the face of a living person, and they're made by theatre people. On the inside, the mask fits right onto the actor's face, and sort of on the outside of the mask, it can be anything. Reporter Maurice Parker may be called two-faced after this story. Maurice?
I sit here by myself and you know I love it. You know I don't want someone to compare me with. I wanna be by myself. I came in this world alone. Me, myself, I.
What is a face mask?
A face mask is a covering made for the face to give the person a face they normally wouldn't have.
How long have they been with us?
Oh, for a long time. Primitive people have been making masks ever since they began to have their initiation ceremonies and all the different types of ceremonies and activities that they had. They believed that the spirit of the mask was stronger than the spirit of the elements around them, and that they could control their future by using the masks in their ceremonies.
Well, can anybody make a mask?
No, you have to be under special supervision. You have a special teacher that shows you how to use the materials that are required and how to paint the mask once it comes out.
So it's fairly dangerous if you don't know what you're doing?
Yes.
I wanna go to China and to see Japan. I'd like to sail the oceans before the seas run dry.
It's going to go onto your face. It's going to feel like jelly. It's going to be cool to start with, and then later on, as we put more on, it's going to get darker. But you'll be okay. Now, if you need to ask us any questions, you've got your pen and paper there, and you just write what you want to ask. And a quick way of telling us what you want to say is if you're okay, you put your thumbs up, and if you want it to come off, you put your thumbs down. And there's no need to worry because it comes off in a very short time.
Fine.
I wanna go by myself. I just rooming on for one. Me, myself, I wanna be a big shot and have 95.
Okay, Maurice, now we're going to put the casting plaster on. Now this is going to form a shell so that the impression material can sit inside it.
I wanna have a boyfriend and a girl for life, but only on Saturday, 6 days to be alone. To just be myself, I be myself, and I just be myself. I don't wanna be the bad guy.
That's what we call a negative impression. So that's your face inside out.
Doesn't look too good to me. Now that they've made an impression on my face, they have to put more casting plaster into the mould, then allow it to set. These are the final results. Me looking like Woodrow, an ancient Briton, a clown, and an old romantic. All these masks here are put on the wall, but from the mould you can also make a face mask.
That's fantastic. I like him best as Woodrow. We'll be back in a moment.
Morning has broken.
Morning has broken on a second volume of Cat Stevens' greatest hits.
My lady got by me.
A complex performer communicating life's pitfalls and pleasures through his music. Cat Stevens.
Waving the children play. Remember the days of the old schoolyard.
14 of Cat Stevens' greatest hits on Island Records and Tapes.
Well, you've never seen a bike like this before because you just can't buy it at your local store. It's our own Quicksilver Bean machine, the meanest bike you've ever seen from Heinz. 'Cause beans means Heinz, and don't you forget it. If you dig that bike, here's how you get it. Send in 2 labels if you want to win a penny beans or spaghetti tin from Heinz. So get on down to your local store or your BMX club if you want to know more. Get an entry form. It won't take a minute, because if you want to ride it, you got to win it from Heinz.
Are you one of the secret members of the Mickey Mouse Club? You have to have the Mickey Mouse ears and the Mickey Mouse badge and the weather chart that makes every day sunny. Then you fly the Mickey Mouse kite. And you can join the Mickey Mouse Club and get the castle with all Mickey's friends, Mickey's ears, the Mickey Mouse badge, weather chart and kite, all in the Mickey and Donald show bag. Available at the Disney Pavilion and Superheroes stand at the show.
Welcome to my wonder world.
Timber! That's what timber cutters yell as a tree falls. And when it's been through the timber mill, out comes this sort of thing. Now, I should know more about timber. You should know more about timber. And here's someone to enlighten us, a man of character and timber, Jonathan Coleman.
G'day Wood Ducks, it's me, Splinter Coleman Senior here, and today we're going to be looking at, you guessed it, timber, all kinds, from go to woe. So if you want to know anything about timber or home building, stick with us, because we're certainly going to have all the answers for you. Now, what is the basic difference between wood and timber? I mean, I know I'm a bit of a wood duck, but could you tell me that?
I'd say basically the wood you burn and timber you build with.
So timber is a product?
It certainly is a product. It's the only renewable resource.